Good morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, folks. I'm IvyDude0, and it's time for y'all to kick off those shoes. Sit back, relax, make yourself at home. It's time to enjoy some more Space Pirates and Zombies 2. So, this is the beginning of me stepping up my game and getting this done faster. So, I know I'm a lot more aware of how to make a better ship now, and various things that I can do like that. And I already know like some flaws in what I have in my current ship here, like having this here is just wasted space. I mean, anytime that you have like a gap in between core, I mean, I don't know. I mean, basically you just have, I mean, you want to have as many open spots on your cores as possible to be able to kind of maximize your output and, you know, basically just have as many weapons as you can. So that's what I will do here. I'm going to reconstruct this thing real quick and kind of get that settled. So I will be back in just a moment here. Okay, so this is what the new ship looks like. We still have one open core left. I don't know, I wasn't really able to do a whole lot with just how few cores and also the parts that we have. Wasn't able to do a whole lot on optimization of our open spaces, but once we get more cores in here, I'll be changing the ship quite a bit. Essentially, what I've found to be one of the most effective models is essentially just a big rail with a bunch of guns hanging off the side. So, yeah. Anyway, our ship is apparently a little bit damaged, so fix that up. We don't have any money or anything. Another thing that I'm going to do at some point here is also go around and explore all this crap and also get all the lore here. Because when I was playing through before, that was like the first thing I did, and it really gets you a good boost on like experience levels, all that kind of stuff. So, but I'll do that off camera. I don't want to do that, you know, now because it's just going to be a waste of time. So, anyway, I'm going to go in and assist these folks over here. Alright. Go kill this dude here. Ha-bam! Alright, we're in. With the new... Wow, this thing just looks awkward. Those cores just stick up so much. Man, like weird. But I've also gotten a little bit better at kind of optimizing where to put what things. Because before I was basically just kind of like, I was trying to make things either symmetrical or what have you, and just kind of like putting things, oh gosh, I was way too close to that explosion. But basically I was just kind of putting things kind of anywhere, not really thinking about it. But after a while I realized that's not very good because, for example, if I have, you know, a cannon on one side of the ship and a cannon on the other, I can't very well use both of those cannons at once. You know, unless like they both have a direct line of sight onto the target. So yeah, it's just kind of like, you know, just tactics, putting things where they need to be most effective. 18 threat. I'm probably gonna get wrecked here, but we still have that bounty on us, don't we? Oh boy. Okay, time to leave. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. People want my booty. Oh, come on. Oh, I ran out of boost already. Oh, man, I have so little boost. Oh, man, I'm so used to being able to boost for days. This is not good at all. Well, I mean, luckily I can keep my shields up for quite some time. This isn't good. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost to the fail gate. Oh, you joking me? Crap, they got through my shields. This is gonna be scary. I'm probably gonna lose a part or two here. Yep, nope. Come back, come back. Come on, failgate, take me away. Take me away. Nope, you're not leaving me, part. Failgate! Gosh dang it, we died. Alright, well, that's awkward. Okay, so that was awkward. Yeah, so we don't have any scrap to be able to pay off our, or to be able to pay reparations for our, bounty, or bounties. We have 2 of them. So we just have to steer clear of people that don't like us. Easier said than done, but that's basically what this comes to right now. So, but what we do need to do is we need to find lots of bandits, things like that, to attack. Basically be a part of combat. Dr. Cracker is... yeah, he's part of the miners. So, we'll help Cracker here. And, yeah, basically, if I can help him, then hopefully I'll be able to get some bits and pieces off of Melty Head Larry. But I guess that's all determined upon whether or not I can do it. All right, so we just finished off that fight. Actually went really well. The other guy really didn't pay much attention to us at all, so we could just blast into 1,000 pieces. But anyway, so got a lot of good stuff from that one too.
Carl is out sick today. This unit will now distribute the quota of condescending and hurtful remarks.
Oh, thanks.
Your mother's mass is greater or equal to the average mass of a red giant. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Oh, gee, thanks. Bounty. You can now set bounties and build incentives on ships and starbases. Sweet. That'll be good. Reload speed. Base capacity. Let's get reload speed. Let's scavenge our stuff here. Let's see if we can scavenge anything. Cool, we got another mulch core and 19 more goons. Ooh, it's a 2-star mulch core. Let's see if we can get this one last part. Okay, someone else got it. I figured as much. We can't have any more cores here.
You have damage.
But we have damaged dudes here, so we'll go ahead and put auto fix on. I've noticed that I really don't pay much attention to the strike craft, and I always forget to fix them. So, yeah, putting that to manual fix is a bad idea. But anyway, I need to go help this dude out. Alright. Excuse me. Yep, so more bandit kill it time. Yeah, this bandit's gonna get wrecked in like a half a second, but wow, I can't even get up to him. Man, I couldn't even get to him before he died. Oh geez, this is some nice looking ships though. I think that guy has a level 3 wing in there. Jeez. It's a nice thing. Strike craft and some supplies. Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead also fall out of warp here and replace these parts here because we have some nice ones. Alright, so I got us fixed up a little bit more. We have a bit more armor now, so we should be good on that front. Also, I can scavenge things here. Doesn't look like there's any ship parts or anything like that, but are you kidding me? Yeah, that was close. Anyway, he's got a 90% markup, so he'll be a good place to sell things. So we can sell that. Watch Spire, Mulch Core, the Chicken Right Hook, because we can't even use those yet. It's a medium-sized piece, and we just can't use those yet. They're beyond our capacity, but that will give us some good scrap here. I don't think there's really anything else that we need. The biggest thing right now that we need is to get these freaking bounties off us. Magistrate. Forward. Okay, get rid of that real quick. And let's get the other one. Where's the captain info? Yeah, there we go.
No.
And pair operations.
Nice, thank you.
I'm not doing it for you, you turd. Freaking putting bounties on me. Anyway, let's repair the ship. I didn't even know it was damaged. How are we doing on... Okay, we got more than enough goons. We need to get rid of some of them. And there's a lot of kind of housekeeping things that I haven't been keeping up with here. Which I've noticed that I do that, like once I've been through a bunch of fights, I always forget to offload a bunch of my goons, so I just have a ton of them. But anyway, we have a decent amount of scrap here. I can actually replace these two the Mulch Core and the Watch Spire with some better ones. Let's see, this one is health and I forget what that one is, reactor. So health and reactor, or shield and reactor, or ooh, that one's good. We'll do that one. Let's do. Yeah, so we don't have enough. I was hoping that we'd be able to replace both. Oh, I guess we only have 40. Right, because we pay those reparations. Haha, I'm intelligent. Crap. Well, we can at least replace one. Maybe? Nope. Never mind. We're just up creek. Whatever. We'll do it later. But we have a level 40 Star Puncher. Oh wait, no, those are that's yellow and red people. That is not the miners. In fact, there's not really much going on with the miners right now. They're not in any fights. Okay, but the people who are tracking us down, no longer tracking us down. So Star Puncher looks epic, by the way. Who's the other one? Java Chugs. Nice name there, buddy. But there is more orange territory for us to see, which I'm going to go ahead and look at a few of these places right now, just because it's good to know the surroundings, especially for the faction that we're wanting to join.
Map updated.
Because the more of that I can see and be around, the more aware I can be of where I can help and, you know, basically get, you know, increase my standing with them.
Area.
Okay, that's a rage quit pass. Oh, that's good. So it looks like they have a little circle around here of areas. Okay, yep, so that's their last area here. So we can help them by getting raids and stuff, but that doesn't really get us much. So we're gonna go ahead and help out Lumbo here, fight these bandits. Although it's not what I'd like to be doing. I'd like to be getting in larger fights here. There's not any other big fights, because I found that the best way to really get a lot of scrap and in parts and pieces and stuff is by getting in a fight between actual captains, because the bandits are, you know, easy at first and stuff, but they just, you know, they just don't really cut it. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, he just got wrecked. But no, like those kinds of things just kind of stop really cutting it after a while. I mean, look at this: 11 goons, full res, 22 scrap. I mean, granted, we can then go ahead and get this, loot this again. But I mean, still, I mean, there's only a max of 23 goons, 9 res, and 45 scrap. Like, there's really not much that we can get. So we have to, basically, we just have to find where actual captains are fighting. And then get in the mix there. Eventually we can do that on our own, but we are not even close to being there yet. So, currently, let's see, let's find, miners. Okay, so they're currently at war with the Civilian Ascendancy, so we should go to their green... Okay, so they don't actually share borders with the Ascendancy. With civilians, so I don't know why they're at war. I don't know how how they're not at war with yellow anymore.
Signal detected.
But no, right, there's red there. Okay, well, I can help Dr. Kane. You're just fighting a transport. You know what? Whatever. Let's do it. We're gonna get totally on Green's bad side, but not really much we can do to help that. Ah, of course you get there right after the battle's done. Let's move over there. How much? Oh, I can get quite a bit of res from this. But I'm gonna quick save real quick before I do that, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna get wrecked. So we'll see how this goes. And oh, I was actually able to harvest it without getting attacked. What do you know? Anyway. Dr. Kane's just going after that. Whatever. I'll help you. So blue and green are now at peace, and we're just going to do some menial combat against some bandits here, so whatever. Looks like someone else is joining us in combat, though I have no idea who it is.
Engaging.
Man, bandits just die too quickly. Half the time, if I don't start next to them, I can't even get to them before they're dead. Yeah, that's... Oh, man. I mean, I know I could, like, switch to one of my strike craft and do that, but I do not trust the AI with my mothership after seeing the capabilities of the AI. Oh, it is, not impressive. Not impressive at all. We got the Tang. Oh, it's a strike craft. Okay, oh, yes. This one's the beam one. It has some cannons on it, but it's... I know it better for its beams. It can rip through shields pretty well, actually. Not much here, but we'll take what we can get. If we can get it. Yeah, we did. So, oh, this is no longer green territory. And I missed the battle! That makes me sad. Oh. Can we scavenge this? Ah, almost. Well, all the orange folk just kind of disappeared. Ah, dang it. Man, there is just not a whole lot going on right now. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how much time, or how long this episode will actually end up being, because I kind of lost track of my time. I went ahead and I cut out a portion of time here, went, you know, got in some fights, did some things, you know, raided some supplies and things. But I also rebuilt the ship a little bit, and how we have the ship laid out now, I think is a little bit better suited for what we want. I think it'll work a little bit better than how it was before. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, at least for now. We are threat 15 now, so I mean we're looking okay. But let's help Mr. What? Oh, that guy's a weirdo. No, one thing I have, excuse me, one thing I have noticed is that there's only a handful of voices that they use for this game, which I mean is understandable. Or like even a high production game like Skyrim only uses, you know, the same handful of voice actors. But I don't know. If I could suggest anything to the devs, it would just be, you know, maybe get a couple more, I guess, like different unique voices in the game. Not that it's bad. I mean, like I said, like even Skyrim uses the same voice actors over and over again. But I mean, this is literally, I mean, like the same voices and the same lines and stuff over and over again for, you know, there's maybe like 4 or 5, maybe 6 unique voices. I think it really seems like. So, I don't know. That would be my only thing that I would say that it could really, I think, improve upon the game as it stands. And not that the game is bad by any means. I really enjoy it, but I guess that's just kind of my 2 cents. But yeah, so we're making it along. The beginning of the game is kind of slow to start, just because it is kind of hard to get into good fights when you are trying to not die. I mean, like, a lot of the NPCs in the game are, you know, and they're, you know, like, who else in this fight? Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, because a lot of the people in this game, at least like start out, are like, you know, levels, you know, like, or their threats are anywhere to like 30 to 40, you know, like they're pretty hard to really get around the beginning. But once you've kind of had some time to kind of, you know, basically once you've been able to get yourself up a bit, then once you kind of get on your feet, this game kind of takes off, I feel like. Or at least I felt like that's kind of what happened in my other game that I was playing. It's like once I got to a higher threat level, everything just became bucket loads easier. And the other thing is, like, also once I become part of a faction,
Resource acquired.
I think that will also help. And so that is soon to come. What the... Oh, this dude. Well... oh, I think I got a guy to come in to help me. And, yep, he's running. Ha! I have friends. My friends help me. My friends are cool. Shoot down the lasers and the missiles. But yeah, so that was another thing I got, you can get chain guns. And chain guns are basically like anti-missile point defenses. So that is one thing that I got, or that I noticed was a thing in my other game that is insurmountably good. Like, having that like anti-missile defense saves you so much. I mean, it's not perfect, especially since I only have one. Still be taking a bit of damage, but no, I absolutely love it, and it's great. Also, this dude needs to die. Is he really taking out my shields that fast? Oh well. Just get your shields down. Jeez. Hey. Not cool. Nope, do not. Ah, Jerry. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I did take a bit of damage from that. Oh well, it's getting a little bit reckless. But there's some stuff that we can scavenge. It looks like just some goons. Yeah, just a lot of goons to pick up. But that's okay. We'll also harvest this. Boop. All right, cool. So we got a decent amount of scrap for right now. And we'll also once I go and I explore all the regions and everything, that will also get me quite a bit more scrap. So that is to come, but I think, like I said, I'm not quite sure how long this video will end up being by the time it's all said and done. Just given that that I'm cutting out quite a bit. But I think that once I do this real quick, come on, I made this thing so touchy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video here. So, thank you folks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like for me just so I know. Subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.